Welcome, beautiful souls, to today's reading. Today we are going to look into a very interesting topic, and it is all about your soulmates. So how they look, who they are, and also what you should know about your soulmate. And as always, we have 4 different piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So you should ground yourself and pick a pile that resonates with you the most. You can choose based on your intuition, based on the number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or you can also choose based on the crystal that is associated with each pile. So I will also do a close-up. So this is the first crystal that is associated with pile number 1. This one is associated with pile number 2. This one, this beautiful cube, is with pile number 3. And we also have this last crystal for pile number 4. So take a deep breath and choose the pile that speaks to you the most. And after that, you can see in the description down below the timestamps with specific piles. So you can just click on the pile and then you will have your reading, and you will also get some unique insights into who your soulmate may be. So ground yourself and choose a pile. Hello everyone who chose pile number 1. So let's take a dive deep into your soulmate's characteristics, who they are, and what your connection may look like. And I have selected some cards for you. So let's see what the tarot cards and the oracle cards are saying about your relationship. So the first card, what we have, is 3 of Pentacles. And 3 of Pentacles can say about your soulmate that it is someone who is thriving in a collaborative environment. And also this person, and also I just want to do a small disclaimer that this is a gender neutral reading, so it can be about your future wife, husband, or just a spouse or a soulmate in general. So this person is likely someone who is going to be involved in a career or passion, or some kind of project where teamwork is very essential. Perhaps it may be someone who is working in a creative field, maybe someone who is in design, someone who is maybe in architecture, or maybe some craft things. What I'm saying, that, you know, maybe some artist or someone who is just doing something with their hands, or like creating something. And also this person may value the opinions and also skills of other people, as they also may believe that the power of like a group effort to create something bigger than they can create by themselves. So they are probably mostly involved in some creative project with also other people. And also this card can say that your soulmate is someone who is like into growing and continuously learning something new, and they can also appreciate like the exchange of ideas. And also they are someone who loves being in a setting where they can learn some skills or like some knowledge from other people, while they can also contribute to this group efforts with their own expertise or with their own experiences. And also in a relationship, they may also value an open communication, and also they can value cooperation or like a collaboration as a theme of you two. And also what I'm getting, that they are not the type to kind of like dominate over you or try to take control over you, but they are someone who is like seeking this valuable collaboration or this valuable partnership where you both can actually build together and also grow together. And this card can also say that perhaps maybe you are going to meet this person in some kind of like professional setting, or maybe through some kind of mutual hobbies or mutual interest. Perhaps maybe it's going to be through some kind of like a group project or a community event, or maybe what I'm also getting, some kind of like educational environment is what I also got from this card. But let's see also another tarot card, what we have for you, pile number 1. I'm just going to check if my camera is still recording, but it's all right. So the card, Queen of Cups, And Queen of Cups as a figure, this gender neutral reading, like I said, it represents someone who is deeply emotional and also who has nurturing sides. So your soulmate may be someone who is very much in touch with their feelings, but not only like on their own, but this person or your soulmate has a natural ability to also kind of sense the emotions of other people. I have the feeling that your soulmate may be someone who is highly sensitive or highly intuitive person, or maybe they are also a healer, or they are just highly empathetic, and they can also often absorb the energy of like other people around them, which is also sometimes good, but at the same time it can be also a little bit harmful for their own peace, what I'm getting. And also it won't be surprising if, for example, your soulmate would be involved in some kind of like an helping profession, so maybe like a therapist, like I said, healing, like a healer or tarot card reader, or someone who can help others to manage their own emotions. And also maybe it can be, I don't know, a Reiki healer or energy healer profession, or counseling psychologist or something like that, what I'm getting from this card. And another thing what I need to say when I'm looking at this card is that this person has a big heart, and they are going to offer you unconditional support and also unconditional love, as they also value this emotional connection about, I think, everything else in the relationship. And they're not afraid also to express their own like emotional side, or they are kind of not afraid to be vulnerable. Well, I don't know how to pronounce this word. My English is off today. Vulnerable. I don't know. You know what I mean. So they're not afraid to look at someone who is like weak, but this is just a metaphorical. So you can also expect this person to be someone who is going to be kind, someone who will listen to you deeply, and someone who is going to value these deep talks, and also someone who is going to respond to all of your like talks or all of the problems with compassion. And also they are going to try to create this safe space for you, and also this safe home environment. And also this person may be someone who is connected to their intuition. Like I said, they may be into spirituality, or into like, not only maybe if they are not spiritual, someone who's like creative. So their interest may be, like I said, tarot, art, meditation, or just a healing in general, or helping people, or maybe also helping animals, what I'm getting. And this can also be someone who is leading more with their heart instead of their mind. And also I have the feeling that they have a big or strong emotional intelligence, and this is going to be a huge gift in your relationship. And also the Queen of Cups is saying, as a card, is suggesting that this person will also provide you very much emotional security, and they're going to bring you very calm and also soothing environment in your life. The next card what I have for you is Three of Wands. And Three of Wands as a card shows that your soulmate is a person or is someone who is constantly looking ahead, constantly planning for your future, also for their future. And they are also someone who is like driven and also very ambitious, and they're always thinking about like the bigger picture. Not like they're not living day by day, but they're always looking at something more meaningful in their life, or they're always thinking about just the bigger picture or just the future. And this can also mean that it's this person who has own business or very entrepreneurial, I don't know, someone who takes risks, and also they are not afraid to expand their horizons. They are not afraid to learn new skills, or also to meet other people from different fields. And also what I'm getting is that they are maybe like this not only in their career but also in their personal life, and they are also someone, what I'm getting, that they have a strong vision for where they want to be in their life, and also they're actively taking the steps to bring them closer to this big goal in their life. And also this card, Three of Wands, can suggest that this person may be someone who is well-traveled, or someone who has a deep desire to explore new places, explore new countries, also maybe just explore new ideas, as also Three of Pentacles is kind of suggesting. And they are probably someone that I'm getting from this card, someone who is very open-minded, someone who is not judging other people, and who is also have a broad perspective on life. And this could also make them kind of like being able to step outside of their comfort zone very easily. And it's also possible that they will encourage you to explore the world with them. Maybe they are going to do this with you through some travels, or some intellectual discussions, or maybe just like a new experiences, like moving together to a completely new place, to completely new countries. And also in the terms of your relationship, what I'm getting is that that person will bring you a sense of excitement, definitely, and also new possibilities. So they won't be someone who is going to be, I don't know, stagnant in the connection, as they always try to grow their perspective. They are always constantly pushing the boundaries, and they are all the time constantly exploring something new. And also I have the feeling that the life with your soulmate will be a very exciting journey for you, as you are going to be also asked to always look at new perspectives in your life. And also this card can suggest that you may meet them while you're also going to travel, or you can also meet your soulmate when you are both expanding your horizon. So it can be maybe through new work, through new education, or maybe just some personal growth is what I'm getting. Also, I got one card from Ask Your Guides. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is just a confirmation that what I said with the Three of Wands, it's basically true. And we got the card of adventure. So this card is telling me that definitely your soulmate is someone who will my mic is over here, I'm so sorry. So your soulmate will be someone who is going to bring adventure in your life. And they're not someone who is constantly staying in one place or sticking to one kind of routine, but they are very much good at experiencing new opportunities, new experiences, new exploration. And this adventurous spirit can also show up in many different forms. Like I said, they may be showing this side through traveling, new activities, new dates, ideas is what I'm also getting, that they are going to bring you on very exciting dates. You are going to all the time experience with them something new and something you never experienced before. And also this can signify that they are also open, like I said, to discover the unknown and discover new things basically in their life. And also in the relationship, like I said, it's going to be someone who is going to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, and also to be more excited in your life. And also this is going to be someone who is going to inspire you to take the risks, to follow your passions, and also maybe, you know, not to be settled for the basic or the normal life, that they're going to push your boundaries to completely a new level. And also you will have a lot of like spontaneous like moments in your relationship, like I also talked with the dates, but you're also going to have a lot of new experiences with this soulmate or with this person. And also you will have a lot of shared adventures is what I'm getting. I also got 3 cards from the archetypes cards, so we will also have a better picture. So student, vampire, and rebel. So let's see on this card. So the student card can suggest that your soulmate is someone who is, you know, all the time learning, like a lifelong learner, what I'm getting. And they're all the time curious, like also the 2 cards are saying. They're always curious, always seeking new knowledge, always having new interest, always trying to understand the world on more like deeper level. And also I think it's going to be through formal education or like a self-study, or they are someone who is taking a lot of courses in the free time. They're just all the time, like I said, exploring horizons and exploring new knowledge. And also this can mean that they are, like I said, very open-minded, very humble. And also what I'm getting from this person is that they know that they don't have all of the answers, and they are like always like I'm going to say this word, eager to improve themselves, and they're someone who is, you know, all the time expanding the horizon, and they are not like someone who is like strong opinion minded, what I'm getting, but they are like, you know, they're open to lifelong learning, humility, and devotion to knowledge. But the shadow attribute is that arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. I cannot speak today. And unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Maybe there's someone who's all the time like stuck in like gaining the new knowledge, but there may be someone who's going to be have like problems to, you know, take this knowledge and put it into action, and also maybe to improve their life with this knowledge. But let's see also another card, and it's the vampire. So this card doesn't mean that there are someone like negative or someone who is drowning, but rather it may indicate that your soulmate has struggled with boundaries in their past, or maybe also in the current situation. They are like someone who is struggling with their boundaries. So maybe they have a tendency to attract people who will drain their energy, or also maybe they had a relationship in the past when they have been, you know, the giver, and they didn't receive much in return from their like ex-spouse or ex girlfriend slash boyfriend. And also what I'm getting, that, you know, they are all the time helping people. Like, we also have these emotions there, all the like trying to help others improve, but they are sometimes forgetting about setting these boundaries for themselves, is what I'm getting. But in your connection, it will be important to create like equal or balanced exchange of energy. And the last card, the rebel, what we have, your soulmate is it's not someone who is going to like follow the rules, but they are going to challenge also these norms, or they are going to be someone who is going to challenge also these rules, or they are going to be someone who's going to all the time like asking and questioning everything. And they also may be someone who's having like some, like we see, some unconventional lifestyle, or they're going to be someone who's a very interesting like beliefs or like view of the world. And also maybe they're going to be someone who's going to, you know, go against the norms. And also they have very like we said, rebellious and like nature, so that's why they're like all the time adventurous, and they're exciting in their unique way, or they're very you know, they are not someone who is going to be satisfied with the norm, but they want to all the time expand and also go like against the flow, what I'm getting. I also got two cards from, I'm going to put it over here and I'm going to check if you can see. Okay, so we have two cards from Astro Codes. Oh, so we have 9th house exploration and 11th house community. So again, exploration, this is a strong card again. He's saying clearly that you're someone, like your soulmate is someone who has a strong desire to grow, to broaden their horizons, and also like we talk with travel, education, or like a spiritual exploration, what I also got this card. So they're all the time seeking deepest like truth and also higher knowledge. And also this can mean that your soulmate is someone who likes philosophy, is what I'm getting, or just, you know, the deep love for wisdom. And the 11th house, the communication card, can signal that your soulmate, someone who is very social, like this social butterfly, or someone who likes to meet new people, like also this 3 of Pentacles told us. They're probably someone who has a deep value for friendships, for like a group connections, like we also had with this card. So this can also mean that your soulmate is someone who is also thriving in a network with like-minded individuals. Maybe they're also valuing these connections or these friendships, because they are different. They are very much different in their view of world, and that's why they are valuing this community, and they value when they meet someone who can truly understand them. And also what I'm getting, that they may also like to exchange ideas and also to contribute to some collective good, what I also got. And they can also be someone who is like involved in some kind of non-NGO or some like social causes, what I'm getting. But also I draw one card, and it's the card of runes. I am just going to check if you can see that when I'm going to put it over here, because it's a very small card, so you can see it. So it's card of Algis. And this rune is a very powerful rune because it can symbolize protection and also the connection with the higher realms. Like I also had this thing, what I thought about this spiritual beliefs. So this card is suggesting that your soulmate is someone who is spiritually attuned. They may be really into this healing, or just they have different spiritual beliefs, and also your soulmate will guide you in some way in your life, and they have also strong instincts. They have strong intuitive side, and they will also offer you a sense of safety and also sense of security in your relationship, what I'm getting. And also this rune can indicate that your connection will be divinely guided, and your soulmate may be someone who is going to help you to find also your spiritual self or your spiritual side as well. I also got one card from the Voice of Souls. Voice of the Souls. Okay, I just needed to double check the name of the deck. And it's communication. So your soulmate is someone who values communication, and they're someone who values also the open dialogue, the honest discussion, and also they're going to be someone who's always encouraging you to express yourself fully. And I have the feeling that your relationship will also kind of thrive on deep, like we talk on deep talks, deeper communications, deep conversations, and also mutual understanding. And you should always like expect to feel also heard by your soulmate, because they are going to listen to you, they are going to understand you in a way that maybe you haven't experienced this before with any kind of person before. And I also got two more cards from the deck of Spellcasting Oracle. I hope that you are going to be able to see them. I'm going to move it a little bit. And we have Finding and Forgiveness. So this card of Finding is telling us that they are going to be someone who is a journey of self-discovery, and you may also meet them during very like important period in their life that they are going to truly finding themselves, and they can also help you, like I said, in your own process of self-discovery. And they're going to be someone who is going to encouraging you to find some deeper meanings in your life. And the Forgiveness card can suggest that the forgiveness will play an important role in your connection. Maybe you will need to heal your past wounds, or maybe just, to forgive in your relationship. Maybe there can to be some difficulties where you need to overcome them with forgiveness. So you both need to kind of like let go of like the past baggage to be fully open to this new beautiful connection. And also what we can see when we are going to look into this card, so there are maybe when they're going to be someone who has probably like a curly hair. What I'm saying, we have like 3 cards with curly hair, no, five cards with curly hair. We have all the persons with a longer hair, so there maybe have longer hair. What we are also seeing like I'm seeing these curves and curvy figures. They are going to have very beautiful figure. Also what I'm getting with their like appearance, what I'm getting from these cards, like we also said, maybe they're going to have different colored hair, as we also talk about like different, this rebellious spirit. And what I'm getting, that maybe they are going to experience with different hairstyles or different like fashion trends, what I'm also getting. But also we can see some numbers, so 47, 49, they can be 47 or 49 years old. Then we also have 3, 3, 7, and 10. This could indicate, for example, the day of birth or the life path number. And the life path number you will get when you are going to add all of the numbers in the date of birth together. Then you are going to get a life path number. So this is what I am getting from these cards. But we can also have zodiac cards to see if their zodiac sign will show up. I got Virgo, Libra, also Capricorn wanted to come out. What else? Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, Scorpio, 2 times Cancer, and Aries, what I also got. So maybe your soulmate also has these zodiac signs, and it could be about their sun, moon, rising. So I have the feeling that that's it for today's reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for listening, pile number 1. And as always, please remember to take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because this is a general reading, so you should always take what feels right and leave the rest. So thank you so much, pile number 1, for listening to this reading, and talk to you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, to your reading. This reading is for everyone who chose pile number 2, the crystal associated with pile number 2, or just the number 2. So welcome to your reading. So let's see what the tarot cards are saying about your soulmate. So the first card what we have is the card of justice. And the card of justice suggests that your soulmate is someone who is like, or who has a deep sense of fairness, who has a deep sense of morality. And also this person may value balance in all of the areas in their life. So it can be balance in their relationship, it can be balance in their career, it can also be like balance in their just a personal life as well. And also they are likely someone who is all the time creating harmony wherever they go. And this card is suggesting that also your soulmate may be someone who has a strong sense of what is right and also what is wrong. And they may also work, for example, in the field that involves like social justice, law, advocacy, or, you know, something when it comes to being, I don't know, a lawyer, a police officer, or something like that, what I'm getting also from this card. And in relationship, they may be someone who is very honest, someone who is transparent, someone who values communication, also open communication, and also maybe kind of like an equality. And your soulmate will definitely not tolerate like any kind of manipulation. They're not going to tolerate any kind of dishonesty as they seek the partnership that is based on mutual respect and that is based on fairness as well. And also this card can suggest that your soulmate is someone who is very logical and also who has methodological like approach to things, what I'm getting. And also it can be just approach to the basic just life, or also someone, you know, who is like kind of weighing all of the options before they are going to make the decision. So they are very, very much connected with their own logic as well. And also this card can say that your soulmate may be someone who is involved in resolving conflicts, either in their career, or also maybe someone who is very good with resolving conflicts in their personal life. And also it can be some type of person that, you know, other people go for advice because they have this ability to see and kind of weigh, like I said, all of the sides of a situation, or all of the things that are involved in the situation and also in the relationship. This card can suggest that the person will always, just like I said, look for balance, and they're going to be someone who's going to make sure that both of your needs are met. Not only their, but also yours needs are met. The next tarot card, what we have is the Death card, and you shouldn't be like scared or worried about the Death card because, you know, this card suggests a deep transformation. So your soulmate has likely gone through significant changes in their life, perhaps kind of even like rebirth, or, you know, they completely evolved, and they could also experience like a major turning point in their life, like a career change. Maybe they also went through spiritual awakening, or maybe they also even left behind the toxic relationship that were kind of like, holding them back. And this card can also suggest that this person or your soulmate may be someone who is not afraid to let go of what no longer serves them, and they're not afraid to do any kind of change in order to grow. And also in relationship, this card can mean that your soulmate or your person will be someone who will bring a deep transformation in your life, is what I'm getting. And they are someone who is all the time evolving and who is also encouraging you to kind of grow along with them, is what I'm getting. And also this can mean that your connection with your soulmate will push you to face your fears. It's going to push you to face your traumas, or also maybe just letting go of all of the old baggage you had from the previous relationship, or maybe just in your life. And they're going to be someone who's going to embrace you on this transformation, or embrace a new version kind of yourself. And your soulmate is someone who is not like interested in some kind of like, like this, how to say this, like superficial like connections, because they want something deep, they want something meaningful, and also they want something that is going to be capable of transforming their life into something more positive. And also this card can suggest, or this card can indicate that your person or your soulmate will be someone who has very intense personality. I have the feeling that they are going to be someone who is not going to be afraid to dive deep into their emotions, or to dive into like all of the life experiences. And also you should know that this person will challenge you definitely to grow, and they're going to question you, and they're going to transform you. But I think, and what I'm getting is in the best possible way, and you will find that this relationship will also serve you for your personal evolution, or for your personal growth as well. So the next card, what we have is High Priestess, and this card is telling in this reading that your soulmate is someone who is very intuitive, is someone who is connected with their inner wisdom, and there may be also someone who is like highly spiritual, or someone who has interest in all of this esoteric knowledge, like tarot, like meditation, like astrology, or all the things we are also into on this channel. And also your soulmate will be someone who is going to deeply trust their gut feelings. They're also going to be drawn into developing like psychic abilities. They're going to be someone who is very drawn also to some witchy or like mystical things in their life. And this card can also suggest that your soulmate has a very mysterious quality, and they're not going to be someone who is probably going to reveal everything about themselves right away, but they're going to be someone who's preferred to keep certain aspects of your like together, or of their life private. They also don't fully trust someone before they share some parts in their life. And also in relationship, this person may be someone who is going to encourage you to tap into your own intuition. They're going to encourage you to also like awaken your spiritual side, what I'm getting. And also you may also find them helping you to step on this spiritual journey. So maybe they're going to help you, I don't know, with learning tarot, or to meditate together, or something like that. They're going to push you to learn this spiritual wisdom, what I'm getting. And also this as a card can show that your person or your soulmate values inner growth. They are also valuing like reflections, and they're also not a type that is rushing into decisions. But what I'm getting, they are valuing when they have a time to think about things, and to think about the choices they are making in their life. And also you may find that this person or this soulmate will be someone who will enjoy also quiet moments. They're going to be maybe highly introverted, and they're going to need moments to have some kind of introspection in their life, and they're going to also be likely encouraging you to also cultivate kind of the similar sense of peace or the similar like stillness in the relationship. What I'm getting, you know, they're not someone who is very like action, or not someone who is like going without thinking to things, but they value this quiet time when they can be alone by themselves, and when they can also maybe gain more like energy when they're by themselves. The next card, what I also got, is from Ask Your Guides, and we have Connection card, and this is also a very beautiful reminder. This card is suggesting me that your soulmate will be someone who is going to deeply value the connection, but I'm not thinking like only about like romantic connection, but also the connection with their friends, maybe also family. And when we have the High Priestess, they may be also valuing this connection with the universe or their spiritual guides, and they will also understand the importance of kind of maintaining the healthy and deep and meaningful relationship, and they will also put a lot of work and also a lot of effort into building something strong and building something like valuable with you. And also this card can suggest that they are, like we also talk, very much connected to spiritual realms, and they're also going to be guided by a higher force, is what I'm getting. And also you may expect them to open also these conversations about spirituality, and also open conversations about, I don't know, the destiny, the karma, the fate, and they're going to definitely bring some topics that maybe you didn't even think about before. And also what I'm getting is that this connection card is telling me that your relationship with them will be something like you were meant to meet. You know, there's going to be some higher force that is driving this relationship, is what I'm getting. I also draw 3 cards from archetypes, and let's see what we have. We have Child Divine, we have Visionary, and Thief as a card. So let's see. The first card, the Child Divine, can suggest that your soulmate has a pure and very like innocent heart, and they also have this, you know, this sense about the world, and also they have this sense of other people, so they are going to see all the good things in other people. And also I have the feeling that they are very like positive person, and they have also this positive and optimistic like look on life, and they are probably going to see all of the good things, like I said, in all of the people and all of the situations. And they may also face, like we also had this card, some challenges in their life, but they didn't like break them, but instead they kind of tap into like the inner light or the goodness of the universe. You know what I'm getting? Like they didn't like kind of forget about everything good in the life, but instead they kind of have been seeing all of the good things in the life. The next card, the Visionary, is saying that your soulmate is someone who dreams big. They are all the time thinking into future, and also this is very much connected to the High Priestess. They are very deeply spiritual. They are not afraid to explore any spiritual beliefs and explore all of the spiritual realms, like we also talk. And also they have the ability to see beyond the present moment. They may have, like I said, unique ideas, unique ambitions that maybe also kind of set them apart from other people you met. And this could also mean that they have some artistic side. They are maybe someone who wants to be entrepreneur. Maybe they are someone who just basically see the life through very different lens, or very creative lens even. And the Thief card is saying that your soulmate may be someone who like dealt with a loss, or they have dealt with betrayal in the past, or something negative happened in their life. However, this can also point to someone who have learned from these past experiences, and they are right now gaining deeper understanding of what truly matters to them. And in relationship, like we also said, they are valuing honesty, they are also valuing open communication. They are someone who is valuing when you are going to be fair to them. And also this card is suggesting that they have definitely experienced what happens when the values they are valuing are kind of compromised, what I also got from this card. The next card, what I got for you, pile number 2, is the card of Neptune, the vision, and it's from Astro Codes. And this card is saying that because the Neptune is a planet of dreams, is a planet of illusion, and also is the planet Neptune of spiritual vision. So again, this is very beautiful confirmation that your soulmate is someone who has very rich inner world. It's someone who is filled with a lot of dreams and a lot of like aspiration, and they may also have, like we said, this creative side or artistic side. And also this card can say that they are, like we said, they have big imagination, and that is kind of like leading them to their own goals or the dreams or the futures they are kind of visioning for themselves. And also this card is saying that your soulmate is, like we said, highly intuitive. They have psychic abilities. They are just sensing things that other people cannot sense, basically. And also this could mean that your person, like we said, is deeply connected to spiritual. They are seeking answers also beyond the physical realm. They are seeking the answers also in the connection with the universe, like also all the cards are saying. So also what I wanted to say, the Neptune energy is suggesting that they are also a little bit idealistic in the life, or also in the love, not only in the life in general, but also in the love. And they may also see you as a part of like deeper soul connection is what I'm getting. However, the Neptune is also reminding you that this person has struggles of seeing the things more like clearly, and they kind of like see the world with like these pink glasses on, or they are viewing the world with like a dream lens. They always want to see something good in people. They want to see all of the good things in the world, and they're not very like, what I'm getting, objective. They kind of have this illusion that everything is like, shiny and good, and sometimes they can also get this betray because they are very naive in some kind of way. The next card we got is this Mana's rune. I'm going to see if you can see what I'm going to put here. Yes, so the Mana's rune is again very beautiful confirmation because it's speaking about like self-awareness, and also, like we said, your soulmate is someone who values personal growth, someone who has deep introspection, and also they're likely like highly self-aware, what I'm getting, in this journey of self-discovery. And also they're just all the time trying to be the better version of themselves. They're all the time trying to improve, also through this connection with the universe or with divine beings. And this rune can also say that they are kind of valuing the community and the connections, and especially the human and universal like connections, and they're seeking the relationships in their life. They're going to help them grow and evolve to be a better person. They also got one card from the Voice of the Soul, and we have learning. So again, very beautiful confirmation, and it is indicating that your soulmate is someone who constantly is seeking knowledge, constantly seeking wisdom. They are very much open to learn from also all of the life experiences, and they're all the time like involved in progressing and not to be stagnant. And also maybe this can suggest that your person or your soulmate is someone who is like a teacher, or someone who is like a mentor for other people. And I have the feeling that they also believe that like everything bad what is going on in their life is an opportunity for growth, and also they're going to bring this value or this attitude into your relationship. And you should also expect that they're going to encouraging you to grow. They're going to encourage you to learn together and also to explore the world together, as they are all the time like seeking this mutual self-improvements is what I'm getting. I also got one last card, and it's from the spellcasting oracle. I'm going to just put it over here, and it's the card. I'm going to put it here so it's more beautiful. And it's the card of fertility. So it doesn't speak like directly to the possibilities of like having kids or like, you know, having children together, but this is like a metaphorical view. This is maybe also an option. Like I'm getting that maybe you are going to have kids together. There's this an option, but more broadly, this card is talking about like that your person, your soulmate, has like a fertile mind, as they have a lot of ideas, they have a lot of creativity, they are full of possibilities, and they are all the time bringing new projects or bringing new ideas, or even they are like trying to be all the time like this new version of themselves. And also in the relationship, this energy of fertility can suggest that you will both create something very beautiful together. Whether, like we said, it can be family or maybe just a creative project, something entrepreneurial, what I'm also getting, or simply just a life that is very rich in growth and very rich in like love. But also I want to like kind of conclude everything. So your soulmate is someone who will bring deep transformation, deep connection, deep wisdom into your life and into the relationship. And they're also highly intuitive, like many cards are talking about. They are very much spiritual, attuned, they're very much attuned to the universe and they spirit guides, and they also gone in their life kind of through rebirth or something bad happened to them, and they move forward. And also it can mean that this relationship, like we said, this is a connection that is kind of like written in the stars, or it is a connection that meant to be. And this is just something where is very much bring that, like something that the universe brings to your life to learn something from this person. And also to maybe see if we can get something like more, we can see if their zodiac sign will show up with these cards. If it's going to, you know. Okay, I had the feeling that it's enough. So we have Sagittarius, we have Aries, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. So maybe your spouse has all of those signs in there. I'm having the feeling that is about the moon sign only in this specific reading. So maybe their moon sign is something from all of those zodiacs they kind of like needed to come off. And we also have some numbers. So we have number 50, we have also number 26. This could mean their age, or also day of birth as 426. And what else we have? This is all what I'm getting. So maybe this is also their date of birth, but I want to get more numbers because I also like numerology. So we can see their date of birth, or now I'm going to shuffle these dice for getting like the life path number. So it is when you are going to add all of the numbers in the date of birth together, you will get one single like number, and this can mean that it is it. So we have number 3, we have number 3 again. What else? Number 9, number 12, number 2, and one last draw, number 9. Okay, so I think that was it from the numerology, but we can also see maybe if we can get something from the way how they look. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of like short hair. Your spouse, maybe someone who has a short hair, someone who has darker hair, probably for some of you guys. And okay, we have a lot of cards that, you know, when we look at these people around here, you know, something who is this witchy, or, you know, someone who is just very in tune. Definitely your spouse is someone who is into tarot, into divination and all of these forms. So they can also maybe dress in this way, you know, someone who likes a darker colors, what I'm getting, maybe something different in the fashion. They are maybe also wearing a lot of jewelry, what I'm getting, a lot of jewelry, a lot of like yeah, I think darker fashion, and something maybe a little bit simpler when it comes to like the fashion, but when it comes to like jewelry or like the other things in their appearance, it may be something extra. So yeah, so I think that was it for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for listening to this reading, and as always, please remember to take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because this is a general reading for all the people who chose this pile. So thank you so much, and talk to you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, to your reading. This reading is for everyone who chose pile number 3, the number 3, or the crystal associated with the pile number 3. So let's see what tarot cards and the oracle cards are saying about your special connection with your soulmate. So let's see. So the first card, what we have is Hierophant, and this card is often like representing a tradition, wisdom, and also spiritual guidance, which can mean that your soulmate will be someone who values stability, someone who values moral things, and also the moral like structure or the structure in general. And also they may be someone who is kind of like committed to their own beliefs, and they are also often, what I'm getting, that they often may also follow some spiritual or maybe like religion path. And also what I'm getting from this card, that they have a strong principles and they can take their responsibilities very strictly and very seriously. And also this person or your soulmate is someone who is most likely to be involved in a role or in a position where they can provide guidance to others. So maybe they're going to be a teacher, a counselor, maybe like a spiritual leader even, or someone who works in basically education or law, what I'm getting from this card. And also in your relationship, your soulmate may be seeking stability and also deep commitment is what I'm getting. And they may be also a type of person who values, like I said, the traditions, someone who maybe is even possibly dreaming of having a traditional family or a big family, or maybe like just this deep spiritual union with their new partner, and they're not someone who takes like all of the relationship very like lightly, but they are someone who are thinking about relationships as a deep bond. And they're also going to be someone who is very reliable, is what I'm getting. Also someone who is very loyal in relationship and also dedicated to you. And also they may feel like you are guiding them in their life with your presence. The next card what I got from tarot is Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands as a card shows that your soulmate is someone who is a fighter. It doesn't mean like an MMA fighter or like a professional, although it could be, but someone who is like a fighter in the terms of willingness to stand up for what they believe in. And they may also have faces some difficult challenges in their life, and they have developed a strong sense of resilience. And also this person, I have the feeling that doesn't back down easily, as they are very determined. They are also very courageous, and they are someone who know how to defend what their value and what are their goals. So they are someone who is strong with standing their own ground. They're not afraid to speak their own truth, and they're not afraid to stand for themselves and for your relationship even. And also from these two cards, or the card, this one, your soulmate is someone who works hard, is very hardworking, and also the hard work get them where they are today. And also they are likely who face some kind of competition in the past, but they have kind of learned to hold their ground and also protect what is important for them. And also in the relationship, this can mean that they will be very protective of their partner and your shared connection, and they won't give up like very easily on love, and they won't give up very easily on the relationship, and they will be willing to fight for what the relationship needs. And they may also have very like passionate energy, And they also won't hesitate to defend people they love. And this person may be someone who has very strong boundaries, and also they expect others to kind of respect their own space and their own values. And also this person or this soulmate may be someone who is going to expect you to be also very loyal, and also to have the willingness to make the relationship work even in the challenging times, because they are going to be this person. They are going to be able to work through any challenges and become more stronger and learn from them and move on from all of the challenges. The next tarot card what we have for this reading is Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles as a card, it suggests that your soulmate had maybe in the past a difficult period of financial loss, or even like emotional loss in their past, like I said. And they may also experience a lack of support from other people, or they also have some moments when they felt kind of isolated and they didn't know who to trust or who to share what they believe in with. And I have the feeling that also this experience kind of shape them into who they are today. And they also, what I'm getting, are deeply empathetic towards people who are going through the same thing. And they also kind of understand how it feels to be like the outsider, or how it feels to have these struggles in life. And they are all the time like compassionate and also understanding of other people. And in relationship, this card can suggest that your person or the soulmate will be likely very supportive and nurturing, because they know how it feels to struggle, and they know how it feels when you don't have the support you truly deserve. And they may also have some like challenges in the past of rejection or abandonment. So that could mean that, for example, someone left them, or they felt like left behind, and this kind of shaped them into being more resilient and shape them into being more kind towards all the people. And despite all the challenges they had in the past, they have a heart full of compassion, full of kindness. And what I'm also getting from this card, they may also have a strong desire to build a life where there's going to be a lot of stability, with what I'm also getting. But also this card can show that they also have the fear of losing what they have worked so hard for. So your person may be very cautious when it comes to a relationship. They are maybe also very cautious with their feelings, or they're going to make sure that they can trust you before they are going to fully commit to you. However, once they are going to fully trust you, they are going to be deeply loyal, and they are going to deeply be protective over you, is what I'm getting. But I also drew one card from the Ask Your Guides, and we have the card of goals. And this card can show that your soulmate is someone who is very strong or very focused in achieving their own success or in achieving their own goals, as I have the feeling that they have a very clear ambitions in their career, or they also have clear ambitions in their spiritual growth, or maybe in their personal life. And there's someone who is driven and they want to accomplish all of those goals. And this person or your soulmate is someone who's not afraid to work hard until they're going to reach the goals they set for themselves. Or they're also very dedicated to their life purpose, what I'm getting. And also in the relationship, this card can bring the energy that will said that your partner is someone who has a long-term plans or long-term goals for your connection, and they're not interested in very short-term relationships, or just these short-term things, but they are someone who wants something deep in their life, and they want something that is kind of aligning with their own life goals, and they want someone who is going to be aligned with their dreams. And also this soulmate, what I'm getting, is going to kind of also encouraging you to pursue, to kind of go after your own goals, and they're going to support you on your journey as well. And together you are going to build very strong foundation and very strong future that is going to be based on what I'm getting, also on the shared goals, mutual support, and you are also going to have some like shared dreams together is what I'm getting. But I also got 3 cards from the archetype cards, and we have the card of mediator, we have the card of priest, and we have the last card of angel. So let's see on these archetypes. So the mediator as a card is showing me that your soulmate has a natural ability to kind of bring peace, also the balance in the situation. Like we also talked, there is someone who is able to resolve any conflict, someone who is also helping others to find their own ground or to ground themselves. They're also most likely to be working in a profession where they can mediate between people, or maybe, you know, they are going to be in a profession when people are going to them for advice. So like we said, they might be some kind of advisor, even like the law, what we got, some police officer or a lawyer or something like that. And also in the relationship, this card can suggest that they will deeply value harmony, and also they're always going to thrive. You know, they're also going always to try to have the balance between you two, as also I'm getting the feeling from the Hierophant card. And the priest as an archetype shows that your soulmate is deeply spiritual. They will probably follow a traditional religion path, or maybe, okay, they maybe even have their own spiritual beliefs, because I see that there is a deep spiritual energy also in this card and also in this card. So there are probably someone who is going to be deeply connected to the divine. They may also have a strong role in the community as maybe like a spiritual guide, maybe as a mentor, or maybe they are working as a tarot card reader or as a life coach or consultant or something like that, you know, helping others, because they also have been hurt in the past, they had some struggles, and now they're helping other people. And also what I'm getting, that maybe this card is showing that they will approach your relationship with a sense of devotion to you, or devotion to the relationship. And the angel as an archetype shows me that your soulmate is, again, like we said, very kind, very compassionate person. They are very sweet, and they also have very loving, very gentle energy, and they're always willing to help other people. They're always willing to help people who are in need. And in relationship, they will also act as someone who is going to protect you and nurture you. They are all the time going to show you the unconditional love. They are all the time going to show you the support. And also what I'm getting is that maybe they are like this, you know, this selfless, and they are putting other people before them or before their own needs is what I'm getting. I also got 2 cards from the Astro Star Code or Star Code Astro. I'm all the time saying the name of this wrong. And we have 10th house, authority, and the moon perception. Okay, so the 10th house, the authority, and I'm going to speak about like 10th house, because 10th house represents career, represents authority, and also how your soulmate is kind of seen in public eyes. And this can also suggest that the soulmate is someone who is in a position of authority, or maybe they're also leading other people. They are in this leadership role, and they could be also highly respected in their career is what I'm getting. And they may be also someone who is very ambitious, and in your relationship they are going to take a responsibility in the relationship, like I said. And also maybe they are going to be seeking to create, like we said, this stable, secure environment in your life. And the moon card is saying that your soulmate has, like we said, deep intuitive nature, and they are very in tune with their own emotions. They have, what I'm also getting, some of you or some of your soulmates have psychic abilities. They are kind of looking on life with a higher perspective or higher purpose, or they may just experience emotions very deeply, and you are likely going to feel that they have understandings for your feelings without like even, you know, saying the words. So they're going to understand your feelings without you even saying how you feel. And the moon as a card can also suggest that there is going to be a little bit of mystery, or there are going to be some hidden depths that are going to get discovered over the period of time in the relationship, or maybe there are going to be some hidden aspects of their personality as well. But also this card can say that they have very empathetic side and they are going to connect with your feelings, or more like a deeper level is what I'm getting. I also got this card of rune. I'm just going to check if you can see the cards. Yes. And it's the rune of Hagalas. And this is the rune of deep transformation. It also has the moon. And we have the moon here and also here. So this is a deep transformation of them again. And this is saying that, again, like your soulmate has gone through very significant period in their life. Whether it can be also they have been in some kind of crisis, some financial hardships, or maybe something in their life, you know, they had some major emotional loss in their life. However, this rune is also speaking that the strength they have, it comes from overcoming these situations. And also your soulmate is someone who is likely to be able to rebuild their life after a difficult period, or this difficult period will make them very strong and resilient in any situation. And also in their relationship, this rune can indicate that you, like they or you together, are not going to stay away from the challenges, but you are going to understand that the hardship or also the challenges are a part of life and part of the journey, and you have together the you have together the strength to overcome any challenges or any negative situations in your life. Whether it can be also like a stormy situation, there can be some period ups and downs, you are going to together overcome them. And you will also find that they are going to bring this transformative energy into your life, and they are going to help you grow stronger, but together is what I'm getting. I also got one card from Voice of the Souls, and it's Fears. Okay. This card can show that your soulmate has some deep-rooted fears, likely from the past experiences. They may be having fear of abandonment, what I'm getting, or fear of failure, and they may be also very cautious when they are entering relationship. However, they are someone who is brave enough to face their fears, you know, as we can see also this thing, they are brave to face these fears and work through them. And in your relationship, they may also need kind of support, or they are always needed to hear that you love them, or, you know, this need for reassurance, and they are going to open up emotionally too after, you know, after you are going to also show them the support and this reassurance that you are serious with them. And once they are going to feel kind of safe, they're going to be incredibly, again, like we said, they're going to be incredibly loyal to you and also very loving. But what I'm getting is that it will take also time for them to fully trust you and fully letting go of their fears is what I'm getting. And I also drew one last card, and it's from the Spellcasting Oracle, and it's the card of protection. And again, this is a very beautiful card and very beautiful reminder that your soulmate has a strong protective energy. They are someone who is going to, you know, well, like be a great leader in the relationship, or they're going to do everything they can to keep you safe, both emotionally but also physically, is what I'm getting. And in your relationship, they're also going to have this role of protector. They're going to have this role of someone who is, you know, all the time going to care for you or protect you, no matter what the situations will be in your life. And also the thing is that you are all the time going to feel secure and cared for in this relationship. And this card can also suggest that they have been through tough situations again, and now they are in a place where they value this emotional safety, is what I'm getting. Or they may also want just simply to create this protective space for your relationship where you can both grow without like having the fear of, you know, being hurt or being abandoned, is what I'm getting. And to also maybe kind of conclude everything for you, pile number 3. So Your soulmate has a lot of strength, they have a lot of resilience, they have deep compassion, and they also overcome some challenges. And now they're focused on building more like stable foundation or like a loving future. And I have the feeling that they have a strong sense of spiritual connection as well. And this person will definitely bring protection and growth and transformation into your life. And also what I'm getting from this card, we have some numbers. We have number 19, 25, 20. So they're maybe around 20 years old, in their early 20s, in their mid 20s. We have also 48, so maybe they are also around 48 years old. We also have number 5 or 7. This can indicate their date of birth or their life path number, and you will get their life path number. If you are going to add all of the numbers in their date of birth together, you will get one single digit, so it's their life path number. But they also have this dice, so we can see more life path numbers over here, or more like date of birth. This can also say the date of birth and date of birth as well. We have number 1. We have number 7 again, 7, 7. We have number 8. We have number 9. And we have number 10. And also I have these zodiac cards, so we can see if their zodiac sign may show up. I'm only going to take the jumpers. And one last time. Okay, so we have jumpers. Your spouse may be Gemini, they may be Virgo, as we see, Pisces, we have 2 times Sagittarius, we have Virgo again, we have Cancer, Aries, and Scorpio. So these are also some of the zodiac signs what your spouse may be. But also I'm going to see if I can get some messages about their appearance. Also, we have a lot of long hairs on the picture, so your spouse maybe have a long hair. I also see a lot of colorful clothing, so your spouse may be someone who likes a colorful clothing. Also, maybe their hobbies are, you know, like we also see some martial arts or something with the fights, like box or something like that. This can be also their hobby. Another thing is they may have hobbies like their nature. We see a lot of nature. We see also a hiker here. So maybe their hobby is hiking. Maybe their hobby is spending time with nature, spending time with animals is what I'm also getting. Their career, like we said, police officer, lawyer, spiritual guy. They may be also someone who is like a teacher, like a counselor. Maybe also what I'm getting, I see also darker colors. They may have also dark eyes, like brown eyes, but also we have blue eyes over here. What else we can pick up from the cards? I am looking. What I'm getting from the cards, there are a lot of people on all of the pictures, so they're likely connected to the other people as well. So I think that was it for today's reading. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because this is a general reading. So thank you so much and see you next time. Welcome, pile number 4, to your reading. We fall round to this group. This is your detailed reading about your soulmate. So let's see what the cards are saying about your soulmate. So the first card, 6 of Swords. And 6 of Swords as a card often represents a journey. Often it's a difficult journey, difficult one. And this journey is most likely towards a place of peace, a place of clarity. So your soulmate have had to leave something behind. Maybe it was a difficult situation. Maybe it was a relationship that were no longer, like relationships that were no longer serving them. Or maybe they could also move on from a period of hardship, whether it could be also emotional hardship or mental hardship, and now they're like seeking peace. and they are seeking more calmness in the life. And this card can also suggest that they are someone who values emotional healing. And your soulmate may be someone who is all the time like moving forward for a better future, or they're all the time like looking just for the better things and healthier environment is what I'm getting. And your soulmate may be also someone who has traveled a lot, or someone who has relocated in the past, or maybe what I'm getting is not only like physical relocation, but also maybe like emotionally they kind of relocated. Maybe they also moved, like you said, from a toxic relationship. They may move forward and they may left something hard behind. But in the relationship, this card may also bring like healing energy. Maybe your soulmate is someone who wants to leave past troubles behind and create a future. This is going to be based kind of like on mutual peace and mutual understanding. And also your soulmate may be someone who is going to help you move away from your own difficulties, from your own traumas. And maybe they are going to be a partner who is going to lead you from the dark side to more like a lighter side is what I'm getting. The next card, what I'm getting is Four of Swords. And Four of Swords as a card represents, speaking just about as a card, it represents rest, recovery, and also contemplation. So your soulmate may be someone who really values their personal space, and maybe they are also taking some time to reflect before they are making any important decisions. They are also maybe likely someone who enjoys like time alone. They're maybe a little bit introverted, or maybe they just need time to recharge sometimes, or yeah, what I'm getting, that they have this introverted nature. And this card can also suggest that they have gone through a period of healing, and they have maybe also in the past, what I'm getting, experienced kind of burnout or some kind of exhaustion, I don't know. I cannot speak today. I also said it in the previous files. My English is off today and I cannot speak, but you know what I mean. They had some burnout, and maybe they went through a tough situation that required in the past to kind of step back and recharge, or they just needed this time for healing themselves. And in the relationship, this card may suggest that they will need rest and reflection. And also this card in the relationship, they're going to make sure that you both are kind of nurturing your emotional side, but also they're going to make sure that you are nurturing your mental well-being is what I'm getting. And also this card is suggesting that they won't rush into things. They are going to, allow you to connect to, what I'm getting is like, they are going to allow everything to develop more slowly and develop more peacefully before they are making some decisions. Before they are like going through new directions, they need some time to see the things how they are developing in a more like steady pace, what I'm getting. Then the next card, what I have is Two of Swords, and Two of Swords is a card is like mostly showing that they may be having a difficult decision, or they may have an inner conflict, and this can suggest that your soulmate might struggle with making decisions, or maybe they have been torn between like the two paths in their life. So this can also suggest that they have be someone who is kind of overthinking things, or just taking a long time to see all the cons and see all of the pros of when they're making decisions. They are very slow when it comes to making decisions. Also, both cards are suggesting this. Or they just basically need a lot of time before they are coming to a conclusion. And in relationship, this can suggest that they are a little bit in the beginning, like initially, they are kind of indecisive, or they didn't know how to make the right decision. But this is because they want to make the best possible choice for everyone who is around in this decision, or who is like involved in this decision. They want to make the best possible choice, as I have the feeling that this soulmate or this person may value fairness, and they doesn't want to kind of like rush into anything without thinking it kind of like carefully. Or they may also have a like tendency to protect themselves more emotionally, or they can also put some kind of barriers until they are like certain they can trust someone, or until they are like very much comfortable around you. They are kind of putting these barriers, and they're not kind of letting you in, is what I'm getting. But once they are kind of open up to you, or once they open up, you will find that they are very much deep thinker. They are thinking about things. They are not like these how to say superficial in things, but they want this deep and find depth in everything they are doing, is what I'm getting. And they will also bring more balance into the relationship, what the card is suggesting. I just need to drink water, but I also drew one card, and it's Perseverance, and it's from the Ask Your Guides Oracle. And this card is suggesting that your soulmate is someone who doesn't give up easily. Definitely, they have been through a lot in their life, but they are continuing to push forward no matter what challenges come their way, and they are very resilient. They are very determined when it comes to achieving their goals, even maybe if everything feels that is against them, or if, you know, the life is keep like putting these burdens into them, they still keep going, and they are very much like determined until they are going to reach the goal. They're not going to stop. There is not happening. They are going to reach the goal, and that's it. Basically, they are very determined when it comes to achieving something they care about. And in a relationship, this card can suggest that, you know, it's going to be someone who doesn't give up on love very easily. If there are some challenges between you two, they will work hard to overcome those challenges, and also to kind of put a strong bond between you two, or like develop this strong connection between you two. And they will work very hard until you are going to feel satisfied in the relationship. And also this person, what I'm getting, will stay by your side no matter what. They're going to be very committed. They're going to be very loyal, even though when maybe the whole world will be against you, they are going to stand next to your side, and they are going to fully support you no matter what. Then I also got 3 cards from the archetype cards, and we have child, orphan, then we have victim card, and what else? We have damsel. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. I've never seen this card before in my reading, but I'm going to kind of see afterwards what I can kind of pick from these images. But okay, let's start with the child orphan card. Oh, I'm sorry, my water. This first card is showing that your soulmate have maybe in the past experienced some feelings of isolation, some feelings of abandonment, or maybe they likely grow up with a strong sense for independence, or they have learned to kind of rely on themselves. And in a relationship, this can also mean that they will need this time, like we also talk, to fully trust others. But once they do, they're going to be incredibly loyal, is what I'm also getting. And this is also suggests that they may also have a deep sense of compassion for other people. Also, for people who are kind of feeling like outsiders, they are very empathetic towards those kind of people. And the victim card can suggest that your soulmate had experiences where they felt kind of powerless, or where they felt hurt. However, they have learned to kind of transform this energy, and they also refused to pass to kind of define them. But in relationship, they may also seek emotional security, and they may be very aware of boundaries as well, what I'm getting. And they don't want to feel like they are being taken advantage of. So they will be very careful in choosing a partner who will respect them and who will also values them, is what I'm getting. And this card, I'm going to see what I can pick from this card. So your soulmate is someone who has a very romantic side. Often maybe they are like dreaming of being kind of rescued from someone. You know, this Prince Charming will come and they are going to rescue them or something like that. But they have also likely grown into someone who is realizing that they don't need to like be saved by someone. They can save themselves. And also in a relationship, they may initially, I have the feeling, they may crave emotional support, but over time they are going to stand very strong and they're going to become very equal partner to you. I also got 2 cards from Astro Star Codes Oracle. I'm going to put it over here. I hope that you can see it. And it's the 1st house, arrival, and the 4th house, home. So we're going to start with this card. So the 1st house in the general, this house speaks about persona, about self, and just about how the person or how you are representing themselves to the world. And this can suggest that your soulmate is someone who makes a strong first impression to other people also. Your soulmate may be also someone who is very confident, who is very bold, or someone who, you know, who their appearance will definitely draw your attention. You know, they are someone who is maybe good looking even, and you know, something about their appearance is very like that they're going to draw your attention to. And they're also likely someone who knows who they are and isn't afraid to show to the world who they are and what they believe in. And the 4th house speaks about family, it speaks about home, and also this like emotional foundation. And this can also represent that your soulmate is nurturing. They also have a comforting presence in the relationship as well, and someone who is going to make you feel at home. You know, you are going to always feel very calm, very like grounded around them. And they also seek security and emotional depth in a relationship. Like we also said, that they are not very into these surface things, but they want something deep. And they are also going to be someone who is valuing long-term connections over short-term like relationships, is what I'm also getting. I also got 1 card. I'm going to just see if I'm going to put it here, if you can see the card. Okay, well, just move the cards a little bit so you're able to see. So we got this rune of Sovilo. And this rune of Sovilo is talking about like is representing basically success, is representing vitality and also personal power. So your soulmate may be someone who has very bright and very optimistic energy, and they may also have a strong sense of self, like also the 1st house is suggesting, and they are very much focused on achieving also their goals, both what I'm getting, both personally but also both like in career wise, what I'm also getting. And this rune can also indicate that they will bring this warm energy and this positivity into your connection. And in love also, this rune can say that someone, your soulmate is going to be someone who will uplift you, someone who is going to inspire you no matter what. And also they're going to help you to see the bright side of any kind of situation, because we have a lot of bright cards, a lot of sunny cards, you know, so they are going to bring this optimism into your life. And they'll also very likely be successful or like working towards major achievements, major goals, like we also talk, and they are going to encouraging you to do the same for yourself. And also they have very sunny energy, and it's going to make them like kind of being a joy to be around, if it makes sense. And they will have like a way of making your life more like vibrant, is what I'm getting. I also drew 1 card, and it's from the Voice of the Soul deck. I'm going to just move it again a bit, and it's the education card. So this can suggest that your soulmate is someone who values learning, someone who is deeply into growth, and they may be also continuously seeking to expand their knowledge. through maybe like a formal like education or personal experience is also what we have, or maybe they're just seeking to gain knowledge in whatever they do. And this can also say that your soulmate is someone who loves to read, someone who loves to study, or just basically just learn new skills. And also from this card, what I'm getting is that your soulmate will be likely someone who is, you know, going to love this journey of learning, and you are going to grow together with them, and you are going to be also, or they're also going to be open to understanding your own needs and your desires, and they're going to be open to learn more about you and to fully understand you. And also maybe they're going to be open into kind of like learning from each other the new things. And also what I'm getting, that this person just basically believes that the relationships are kind of like a source for their like personal growth, or also that this relationship will kind of like support like their own self-discovery, what I'm getting. And we also see the sun, so they are definitely optimistic person. And I also got 3 cards. I don't know if I can kind of like fit them on the screen, so you are going to be able to see it. But we got the career, we got boundaries, and we got good luck cards. So let's see how I can move it so you can see everything. So the career card can suggest that your soulmate is someone who's very much focused on their career or on their professional goals, is what I'm getting. And they may be also someone who is very like driven in their work. And they may be also someone who is kind of like working constantly for their own success. Or also in the relationship, this can mean that they will be very hardworking, and they are going to be able to resolve all of the conflicts that are coming in the relationship. And also this card is suggesting maybe that they will also want a partner who is going to support their professional dreams or their career, but together you could create a very balanced life, and you are going to be able to support your career as well as your love, is what I'm getting from this card. And this card of boundaries, your soulmate is someone who values their personal boundaries. Like we also had this card, their personal space. They like to also spend time alone, and they have also learned through some past experiences that they need to protect their own energy and protect their own emotions. And in a relationship, they may be also like expecting their boundaries to be respected. And they're also going to make sure that they are respecting your own boundaries. And also this person can be someone who is very careful about who they let into their life. But once, like we also said, once they're going to let you in their life, they're going to trust you, and they're going to be deeply loyal, is all the time what I'm getting. And then we have this card of good luck, and this card can bring, again, very positive energy into the reading, because it is suggesting that your soulmate has very lucky energy around them, and they may be someone who, you know, always what they land on, you know, they will always achieve what they want if they put their minds into it. And it's like giving this idea that the universe and everything in their life is working in their favor, and it's working so they can achieve what they want. And in a relationship, this card may suggest that they are going to bring a sense of success and sense of optimism into your life. And it can also show that your connection will be filled with joy, and your connection will be filled with more positivity, what I'm also getting. And to maybe like conclude everything and pick up some more messages, your soulmate is someone who has been shaped by their previous experiences. They have developed this resilience. They are very independent. They are very compassionate. And also they are very much driven by their career and personal goals, is what I'm getting. And they have very optimistic energy. And they're going to bring a lot of joy and a lot of luck and a lot of growth into your life. And also the messages what I'm getting is that we have some numbers. So we have 39, we have 39 2 times, and we have 42. So they may be around like 40 years old, is what I'm getting. maybe their day of birth has been on the 2nd, they have been born on the 4th or 6th. We have 2, 4, 6, or we have also 12. This can also indicate, for example, that they were born in December, or that they were born on the 12th day in a month. But I also have these dice with more numbers, so we can also see their life path number. Life path number is when you are going to add all of their numbers in the date of birth together, you will get a single digit. So we have 6, 4, 2, we have 2 again, we have 3, we have 6, also 6 is here, we have number 3 again, so this could be their life path number. Then I also have this zodiac card, so we can see if maybe their zodiac sign will show up. Scorpio, we have Aries, we have Sagittarius, we have Pisces, we have Gemini, we have Aries, and we have Scorpio. And one last draw, we have Scorpio 2 times. Okay, we have Taurus and we have Pisces again, and we have what? And we have Aries. So we have 3 times Aries, we have Gemini, we have Scorpio 2 times, we have Taurus, we have Pisces, and what else, what messages I can get. So if I can pick up something, so your soulmate may also work in education, they may work as a teacher, they may also work with the kids, it's what I'm saying, maybe in the kindergarten. They may also work in some kind of, what I'm getting, they carry maybe around, like helping other people as well. The thing what I'm also getting is that they may also bring you to dates that you've never been before. What else I can pick? They maybe have curly hair, as we can see. Curly hair. We also see quite a lot of long hair. Maybe your soulmate, like we see also curly hair, long hair. I also see a lot of light hair, so maybe your soulmate will be blonde, because this is like, you know, the light colors. Or we also have ginger, so maybe ginger, or, you know, this blonde hair is what I'm getting. And also about fashion, what I can pick up, I don't see quite a lot of crazy colors, so maybe your spouse or your future soulmate will be into kind of like basic fashion is what I'm getting. But definitely, but I also see some like brown hair, so, but the longer hair definitely is what I'm picking. The next thing what also came to me, that they may also work in the beauty, or they are very much into beauty industry or beauty sphere, and they also may love animals is what I'm getting, because we also have quite a lot of animals over here. They maybe also like to spend time in the nature or go for hikings is what I also pick up. But yeah, I think I'm not picking anything else. So thank you so much, panel number 4, for listening to this reading. And as always, please remember to take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because this is a general reading. So thank you so much, panel number 4, and see you next time.